Hello everyone. Today let us start continuation of exercise 1.3 from chapter 1 class 7 maths, that is integers. Let us solve some of the problems on properties of multiplication, that is multiplication properties, problem solving. As we have solved 4 problems in previous PPT, now let us move on to the fifth problem, that is find the product using suitable properties. A1, 26 into minus 48 plus of minus 48 into minus 36. Solution for this problem is distributive law of multiplication over addition, that is A into B plus C gives you A into B plus A into C. Let us consider A is equal to minus 48, B is 26 and C is minus 36. Consider RHS at first, that is 26 into minus of 48 plus of minus 48 into minus 36, which is equal to minus 48, which is common in both the terms. Minus 48 multiplied by 26 plus of minus 36, which is equal to minus 48 multiplied by 26 minus 36, which is equal to minus 48 multiplied by minus 10. As you can see here, minus 48 and minus 10 both are negative integers. When we multiply both negative integers, we get a positive integer, that is plus 48. Now let us move on to the next one, that is B. 8 into 53 into minus of 125. Solution for this problem is commutative law of multiplication, that is A into B is equal to B into A. Here you can multiply either of the term first and then to the third term. 8 into 53 into minus of 125, 8 into minus 125 into 53. So 125 can be multiplied to 8 previously to get the zeros first, that is grouping can be done here. 8 into minus 125 gives you 1000 multiplied by 53, which gives you minus 53,000. Let us move on to the next problem, that is C1. 15 multiplied by minus 25 into minus of 4 into minus of 10. Here also we can say that commutative law of multiplication, that is A into B is equal to B into A. And as you can see, grouping also can be done here, that is 15 into minus 25 into minus 4 into minus 10. 15 into minus of 25 multiplied by minus 4 gives you 100 multiplied by minus 10, which is equal to 15 multiplied by minus 1000, which gives you minus 15,000. D1. Let us move on to the next problem, that is minus 41 into 102. Here we can distribute the 102 into two parts, that is distributive law of multiplication over addition, which is equal to A into B plus C gives you A into B plus A into C. Minus 41 multiplied by 102 can be written as 100 plus 2, which is equal to minus 41 into 100 plus minus 41 into 2. As you can see, minus 41 is common to both 100 and plus 2. Minus 41 into 100 gives you minus 4100. Minus of 41 into 2 gives you minus 82. Minus 4100 minus 82 gives you minus 4182. Let us move on to the next problem, that is 625 into minus of 35 plus of minus 625 into 65. The given equation is in the form of distributive law of multiplication over addition. That is, again, here we are saying about distributive property. A into B plus C gives you A into B plus A into C. Let us consider A as 625, B as minus 35 and C as minus 65. 625 into minus 35 plus of minus 65 can be grouped together to form zeros, that is 625 into minus 100, which gives you minus 62,500. Next problem, F1. 7 into 50 minus 2. Solution for the problem is Again same thing, distributive law of multiplication over subtraction. Distributive law suits both for multiplication of subtraction or addition. A into B minus C gives you A into B minus of A into C. That is 7 into 50 minus of 7 into 2. Because we are considering here A as 7, B as 50 and C as 2. 7 into 50 gives you 350 minus 7 into 2 gives you 14. That is 336. Let us move on to the G problem. Minus 17 into minus 29. Solution for this problem is this. The given equation is in the form of distributive law over addition. A into B plus C is equal to A into B plus A into C. Minus 17 into minus 30 plus 1, which gives minus 17 into minus 30 plus of minus 17 into 1. 510 plus of minus 17 gives you 493. Next question. Minus 57 into minus 19 plus 57. Solution for this problem is the given equation is in the form of distributive law of multiplication over addition. A into B plus C is equal to A into B plus A into C. 57 into 19 plus 57 into 1. Here 57 is common for both 19 plus 1. 57 into 20 gives you 1140. Let us move on to the next problem, that is sixth problem. Certain temperature freezing process requires that room temperature be lowered from 40 degrees Celsius at the rate of 5 degrees Celsius every hour. What will be the room temperature 10 hours after the process begins? Solution for this problem is, let us take the lower temperature as negative, initial temperature as 40 degree, change in temperature per hour is minus 5 degrees Celsius. Change in temperature after 10 hours is equal to minus 5 into 10, that is minus 50 degrees Celsius. Therefore, final room temperature after 10 hours of freezing process is 40 degree plus of minus 50 degree gives you minus 10 degree. Here initially the temperature was 40 degree, then per hour it went on decreasing, that is minus 5 degree per hour. After 10 hours minus 50 degree was the increased temperature. When you subtract both the initial temperature and the final temperature, the result will be minus 10 degree. Let us move on to the next question. In a class test containing 10 questions, 5 marks were awarded for every correct question answer and minus 2 marks are awarded for every incorrect answer and 0 for questions not attempted. First one, Mohan gets 4 correct and 6 incorrect answers. What is his score? Solution. From the question, marks awarded for 1 correct answer is 5. Then total marks awarded for 4 correct answers are 4 into 5 is equal to 20. Marks awarded for 1 wrong answer is minus 2. Then total marks awarded for 6 wrong answer is 6 into minus 2 is equal to minus 12. Therefore, total score obtained by Mohan is equal to correct answer plus of wrong answer, that is 20 plus of minus 12 gives you 20 minus 12 is equal to 8. Here second case is Reshma gets 5 correct answers and 5 incorrect answers. What is her score? Solution. From the question we can see that marks awarded for 1 correct answer is 5. Then total marks awarded for 5 correct answer is 5 into 5 gives you 25. Marks awarded for 1 wrong answer is minus 2. Then total marks awarded for 5 wrong answers are 5 into minus 2 gives you minus 10. Therefore, total score obtained by Reshma is equal to 25 plus of minus 10. Which gives you 25 minus 10 is equal to 15. As you can see, she has given correct answers also 5 and wrong answer also 5. So, the score of Reshma is 15. Next case. Hina gets 2 correct answers and 5 incorrect answers out of 7 questions. She attempts. What is her score? Solution. Given. Marks awarded for 1 correct answer is 5. Then total marks awarded for 2 correct answer is 2 into 5 is equal to 10. Marks awarded for 1 wrong answer is equal to -2. Then total marks awarded for 5 wrong answers is equal to 5 into -2 gives you -10. Marks awarded for questions not attempted is 0. Therefore, total score obtained by Hina is equal to 10 plus of -10. 10 minus 10 is equal to 0. That means her given correct answer score and the incorrect answer score both are equal, so she doesn't score anything. The score is 0. Next question. A cement company earns a profit of rupees 8 per bag of white cement sold and a loss of rupees 5 per bag of grey cement sold. Question A. The company sells 3000 bags of white cement and 5000 bags of grey cement in a month. What is its profit or loss? Solution for this problem. We denote profit in positive integer and loss in negative integer. As you can recapitulate, children, when we thought of integers at first, we have discussed that positive terms in the integer chapter always are treated as positive integer, and negative terms such as loss, deep, depth, such terms are used for negative integers. Cement company earns a profit on selling 1 bag of white cement is equal to rupees 8 per bag. Cement company earns a profit on selling 3000 bags of white cement is equal to 3000 into rupees 8, which gives you rupees 24,000. Loss on selling 1 bag of grey cement is rupees -5 per bag. That is, loss on selling 5000 bags of grey cement is 5000 into -5 gives you -25,000. Total loss or profit earned by the company is equal to profit plus loss, which gives you 24,000 plus of -25,000 gives you -1,000. Thus, a loss of 1,000 will be incurred by the company. That means, in this business there is no profit, only loss has been incurred by the company. B question. What is the number of white cement bags it must sell to have neither profit nor loss? If the number of grey bags sold is 6,400. Solution. Cement company earns a profit on selling 1 bag of white cement is rupees 8. Let the number of white cement bags be X. As it is given in the question, we don't know how many white bags it should sell. Cement company earns a profit on selling X bags of white cement, that is X into 8 is equal to 8X rupees. Loss on selling 1 bag of grey cement is -5. Loss on selling 6,400 bags of grey cement is 6,400 into 5 -5, that is minus of 32,000. Company must sell to have neither profit nor loss, that is profit plus loss is equal to 0. There should be no profit or loss in this business. Then profit is 8x plus of -32,000 is equal to 0. By sending -32,000 from LHS to RHS, it becomes 32,000. That is 8x is equal to 32,000. X is equal to 32,000 divided by 8. As you can see, 8 is multiplication here. When it comes to the other side, it becomes division. So X is equal to 4,000. Hence the 4,000 bags of white cement have neither profit nor loss. So we can say that if the company sells 4,000 bags of white cement, then it doesn't have any kind of profit or loss. Ninth problem. Let us move on to the next problem, that is ninth one. Replace the blank with an integer to make it a true statement. A question. -3 into dash is equal to 27. Solution. Let us assume the missing integer be x. -3 multiplied by x is equal to 27. X is equal to minus of 27 by 3. x is equal to minus 9. Substitute the value of x in the place of blank. That is minus 3 into minus 9 gives you plus 27. That is two negative integer, when you multiply you get a positive result. B1. 5 into dash gives you minus 35. Solution for this problem is, let us assume the missing integer be x. That is 5 into x gives you minus 35, which is equal to x is equal to minus of minus 35 by 5. X is equal to minus 7. Substitute the value of x in the place of blank. That is 5 into minus 7 gives you minus 35. Here we can say that a positive and a negative integer, when it is multiplied, the result is negative. C question. Dash multiplied by minus 8 is equal to minus 56. Solution. Let us assume the missing integer be x. X is multiplied by minus 8 gives you minus 56. X is equal to minus 56 by minus 8. X is equal to 7. As you can see, minus 56 divided by minus 8, both minus in the numerator and denominator get cancelled, and only 7 plus 7 integer remains. Let us substitute the value of x in the place of blank. 7 into minus 8 gives you minus 56. That is plus into minus gives you minus. D1. Dash multiplied by minus 12 gives you 132. Solution for this problem is, let us assume the missing integer be x. X into minus of 12 gives you 132. X is equal to minus 132 divided by 12. As we can see here, minus 12, when it is taken to the other side, it becomes 132 by 12. X is equal to minus of 11. Substitute the value of x in the place of blank. That is minus 11 into minus 12 is equal to 132, because two negative integer, when you multiply you get a positive integer.